Take the food, everything else. But if you scratch that car, I'm gonna be forced to kill you.
We're never going to make it out alive. We're gonna be here forever. We've been here too long. They'll have forgotten about us by now. It's true. We've just gotta face it. We'll live our entire lives here in this ship. I'll never know what it's like to walk down the aisle as a bride. Stop it. That's all just silly talk. You know what's really going to happen. We're never going to get out of here. There's no chance.
I know what Ichigo can be like when he's out of control. If what Kokuto just told us is really true, then hell is a very risky place for him to be. No, it's the opposite. I thought about it and concluded that my pride as a Quincy won't allow me to lose twice to the same adversary. I created a tiny wound there on your body. I did it using Schneider, which allowed Reishi to be released and flow out of you. You're not the only one here who knows how to absorb Reishi, and in the process use it as your own weapon. But Quincy is much better at it, as you're about to discover.
Disguising myself as a woman makes perverts like you crawl out of the woodwork. You see, boys, it serves my purpose to draw you out like this. Because I know bandits like you always have food on them. Name? My name is Ray. Ray of the Nanto Suichoken School.
Hey, Botan, watch out! What's the matter with you? Look where you're going next time! Listen, Botan, we're trying to enjoy our summer vacation. If this is an order from Lord Koenma, I'm ignoring it. What? When was this? Hey, guy, I'm glad you're in touch with your feelings, but can you stop bawling long enough to tell us what happened? Might have known that midget nerd would go where he wouldn't fit in.
So, you blew the chance to get more club members. I don't get it. What is it with you two? Why do you always do this?
Come on! He's completely lying to you! Can't you see that? I still say we should have killed him. Keep the kid's mouth shut for good. There's no telling when that kid spilled the beans and screwed everything up. Did you find it? Thanks for the help. Yeah, sure. You idiot! Are you trying to wreck this mission, huh? That was a stupid stunt! What if the damn fetish had caught you, huh? We're not playing games here! Well, sir, your fuses are fine now. I also adjusted your breakers. See you later. We are going to blast a large hole in the colony hall at this point right over here. It should be big enough for a suit to get out of. I set a pretty big charge. Have you ever worn body armor before? Barney, you already know that you're the only guy in this unit who ranks below me. I don't want to lose someone I got rank on. Don't get killed, okay?
I'm afraid I can't tell you how my guardian came to me. Oh, not that it's any of your business. I'm a guy. Why are you asking that? You're so weird. What are you up to? Why do you think I'm a girl? And why would that matter? So you just went and snooped around?
Other than you, that is. Come on, I'll show you what first-class moves really look like.
What could we do to get more people interested in sumo? Got it! Can't stop me! I'm gonna make sumo a worldwide phenomenon!
I come here often. I've seen what Kadaj's group is doing. The stigma. It's a symptom of alien matter infesting the body. The body tries to eliminate it and overcompensates. Inside our bodies is a current, like the life stream. That current is what fights off any malevolent intruders. The Sephiroth gene. Genova's mimetic legacy. Call it what you want. Tsung and Elena. They were brought here half dead. They must have been brutally tortured. I did what I could to save them. But, well, we'll see.
If I may interject, a spectacular stage is nothing without a spectacular cast. What say you, Class 7, to settling things between us in one last performance? Ha-ha! It's a terrible shame I can't do the same with my worthy rival here and now. But there are certainly worse ways to pass the time than crushing the dreams of those with whom he placed his faith. Well, enough prattle. Shall we begin? You, with the power of an ogre, and you, the famous purple light. Show to me the beautiful emptiness that lies at the very depths of despair. And with that, the first act was a most impressive performance. But now begins our second act of despair.
I just transferred in. My name is Mimi. For this cafe, I think we should make it just like Daters. Wait, what? You mean you've never heard of it? That's it! That's the place! The waitresses wear cheerleading uniforms and do dance routines for the customers. It's an absolute blast! It'll be totally fun to work there, too. There's nothing like cheerleading to cheer you up. I mean, it's not called sad leading. It'll be great. Everyone's gonna love it. Just trust me on this, okay?
Well, hello, Negrito. How are things going? My apologies. I'm still not accustomed to calling you Guinan. So, how can I help you?
Oh? The 12th one. That matches the UTIC records.
That's clearly impossible, now that the only man who can create them is no longer alive.
How did that wind up in your hands? Is the ability to attract that sort of coincidence another one of your special powers?
I'll see what I can sniff out from the UMN Administration Bureau. We can locate any large-scale gate jumps from there. Do. Understood. We'll prepare for your arrival. I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
I almost forgot how many years have passed. How long it's been since I took a low-paying, thankless job in the city. Didn't take much time for corruption to get me. That was the only way for a guy like me to make it to the top. Or so I thought. But right here in this spot, I met a grubby kid who did whatever it took to protect one measly franc. I learned something from that little brat that day. He taught me there's one thing you can never let go of, no matter how dirty your hands are. It may seem like a trivial little thing, but it's all that a man's really got. You let it go and you're finished. Everything you've done will turn to dust. So I reported my superior. I lost all chance of promotion, but I don't regret it. I believe in people who do what it takes to protect their pride.
Well, I told you that I would be coming here too, dear. But your father, Mr. Shui, asked me to come. I can't just let the two of you live alone together, can I? Well, that makes things even more delicate. It's just like a typical erotic novel setup.
Now that's what I call striking water. Don't be so hasty. The man with 7 scars is down there. This guy munched God's army one night and ate dragon for brunch the next day. Point is, boys, you never fight an elephant head-on. You wait till he's beaten and weak and then drag him down. Those idiots. See what I mean? He uses Hokuto Shinken. You get the picture? We can afford to wait. Good. The obstacle is gone. He's too far away now to hear those kids calling for help. Now's the time! Hit him fast and hit him hard! As well as hard! Live it up, boys! From now on, this will be our base. We don't have to drink rainwater now. We'll never run dry again!
Foolish little brother, you can't kill me. Your hate's not strong enough. You're not strong enough. Your life is too precious to you. So run. That's right. Run away. And live. Live with the shame.
Oh, yeah, right. I came to deliver this. Lorelei! Okaru told me to deliver a letter to you, and Cherry sent some of her pickles for you to try. I forgot to bring the letter.
Cicero, your father gave you that name. Did you know that? Oh, yes. He was a clever cat. Quite a fancy name he chose for you, huh?
Optimus Prime. The 3 Autobot brothers have arrived. Please pay attention. In the past week, there have been a series of freight train wrecks around the country. The number exceeds the average for this type of incident. Fortunately, there were no humans on board. We feel these wrecks were caused by the Predacons. We need Team Bullet Train for this operation. Access database. Each one is on assignment. I'll have to contact them individually. Let's see. Rail Spike, Rapid Run, and Midnight Express. There's no time to bring them to headquarters. They'll have to go right to the field.
Nothing at all. It's as if even the atoms are at rest. Retrieving Little Master. Open Cargo Bay 6. It's very slight, but I'm getting a reaction from the primer. No question about it.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes, that's fine. We can start now. I'm glad you came. Just turning up shows your commitment to the process. Good. I've read your notes. The other therapist didn't work out for you. I want you to know this will be different. We take this at your pace. No notes, no drugs, no theories. We go back to the start. Understand what happened. Take a look at this short form. I promise it's the only one you'll see during your therapy. Try to answer truthfully. It's easier that way. Never cheated on a partner, really? Okay. Let's get started then.
Why, it's a welcoming party, Otaro. Yes, to honor your new roommates. Isn't that right, Lime? Lime, you mean she's a wizard in the kitchen? I'm the withered one around here.
Say that? Finally back on base, you naughty girl. Regardless of what I may believe, he was mugged downtown. Certainly not an honorable death, but when the alternative is indictment, you might say he got lucky. And unfortunately, thanks to him, our letters of recommendation are on hold. So try concentrating on your work for now. If you can't do this on your own, you're done for either way. If this goes sour, no one will be able to protect you anymore. If it wasn't for the memory virus, maybe we still could have saved him. But with the way things stood, the only option was to secure Mamoru's cyber brain, take the money, and then capture the mine before the enemy could use it to blow him up. The whole global military-industrial complex is our enemy. Dragging down one vice minister wouldn't accomplish anything. Stick with me, Kusanagi. Things might not be easy, but I'll build a future for you.
Hunter Harris, reporting for duty. Leader of the Eagle Riders and pilot of the G1 Superhawk, an ultra-speed attack fighter. Report to the Global Security Council number 61X6, submitted by Hunter Harris. I'd received an invitation to a reunion of my flight school class. I tried to convince myself I was going because I needed some R&R, but I knew the real reason. It was a chance to see Lisa again. And Carl, the man she was engaged to marry. It's not like I was jealous. I mean, your best friend steals your girl. No big deal. Happens all the time, right? So there it was. I'd lost Lisa again. Not to mention the fact that I'd let both Carl and Malinox get away. All in all, not one of my most successful missions.
As we watched the supply ship being welcomed into the outstretched arms of the port of Mariuch, something began to dawn on me. These independent, simple people had a greater hunger than the food that would soon nourish them. They hungered even more for their freedom. The freedom we strive so much to protect for the global good.